Adventure 12, The Deeps. Beneath the dwarven city of Gauntlgrim lie the endless tunnels of the Underdark. How far can you go before you must retreat? Alright, so this one is another special one that I'm only going to play once because the objective is just to survive as long as possible. There is no there kind of is a victory condition, but I mean, I don't think it's worth playing multiple times. Pretty much, you're just going, like, the adventure is, you have 2 to 5 heroes, there's only 1 healing surge, and, what is it, you're trying to go through as many tiles as you can. So, it says on here, the victory is if the group score is 15 or higher, and defeat is if it's 14 or lower, and that number is just the number of cavern tiles that are placed. That does not include the start tile. So that's pretty much it. My heroes are going to be Wulfgar and Catabrier, and I think the only thing I need to do is just read, when you start the adventure, read, the threats of the Underdark are always on the move, so the citizens of Gauntlgrim are always vigilant. To protect the city, heroes periodically enter the deeps and fight back the monsters. How well can your group do? And the one thing I wanted to show you was in the book itself, if you can see, like right here, there is a place to keep track of every time you play this. Keep track of your scores and see if you can do better than you did before. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to play it once. So my heroes each start with an item and 1 healing surge between them both. Wulfgar has a Necklace of Speed. Your hero gains +2 on his speed while he has the item. And Catabrier has Wand of Acid Arrows, which is in attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you, +5, does 2 damage. So I'm going to start by moving Wulfgar, 1, 2, 3, and exploring. Alright, so no encounter card. The monster is going to be a Hypnotic Spirit. And then it activates as within 1 tile of a hero. It moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero. So put it right there. And it gets a +6, so let's attack Wulfgar first. 3 and 6 is 9, it's a miss. And then 10 and 6 is 16, it hits Catabrier for 1. Alright, so it's Catabrier's turn. She is going to put her stance token on, it's a 14. I'll put it on the Falling Hail stance, which gives her a +4 to attack rolls. So she's going to use Tolmaril, which is attack 1 monster within 2 tiles of your hero. So 9 and 4 is 13, which sucks. Oh, actually no. 9 plus the 6 from the attack is 15, plus the 4 from her stance is 19, so it does hit. I was like, man, I boosted it and it didn't do any good, but it did. So it kills that, and she gets a treasure. Scrimshaw Charm, that will help later. It's the reroll. And then she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and explore. And it is a volcanic vent. So monster card, hunting party, draw 2 more monsters and play them both. Goblin Cutter and a feral troll. Oh boy. Goblin Cutter and feral troll. So it's already off to a bad start. I need to just start exploring and trying to get 15 because I've only got 2. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so Goblin Cutter, it's within 1 of a hero. It moves to the closest hero and attacks. +7. That's going to hit her for 1. And then Feral Troll, if it's within 1, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a nasty claw. Afterwards, pass the card to the next player, or to the player on the right, which, since I only have 1. Alright, so the attack, 14 and 8 is 22, which is enough to hit, obviously. and then it does 3 damage to her, and she gets thrown 2 tiles. So let's go 1, 2. She gets thrown that way. Then this passes over to Wolfgar. Already I found a mistake. Her ability is after she explores she could move 2, so she could have moved 2 and then completely avoided all of that, I believe, right? Yeah, ooh, that was really dumb on my part. Well, I'll keep playing. No reason to go back. Alright, so it's Wolfgar. Oh, nope, I didn't even do the encounter card. So, lots of misplays. Encounter card first. Each hero within 1 tile of a volcanic vent takes a damage. So, she actually would have taken a damage. So, she is dead over here. She would have taken the damage before they came and beat her up. So, she died. She got tossed. She died from the toss. And then now it's Wolfgar's turn. Ooh. He can move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll move this way and explore. No encounter card. Another Goblin Cutter. And then activation of the enemies, right? So Feral Troll. Otherwise, he regains all lost hit points and moves 1 tile towards the hero with the fewest hit points. So he'll move 1 and pass that back to her, and then the Goblin Cutter moves 1 as well. And then this Goblin Cutter is going to come in and attack Wolfgar. It was a 9 plus 7 is 16. It hits him for 1. And it's Catabrier's turn. She'll use the Healing Surge. And she comes back with 3 hit points, which is not good. Yeah, she's going to have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she'll switch her stance to Archer. While she has it on that card, she regains 1 hit point whenever she hits with an attack. So she'll attack the closer Goblin Archer, or Goblin Cutter. 6 and 6 is 12, and it has an armor of 12, so it dies, and she regains a hit point and gets a treasure. Cat's Eye Headband. Your hero gains +2 to attack rolls against monsters that are not on his or her tile, so that will go to Catabrier. And then she's done, so explore. No encounter card. Oh, actually, oh, no, an encounter card got mixed in with my monster cards. I was confused for a second. Alright, so monster is a Drow Duelist. So that'll come out here. And then activation, Goblin Cutter moves in and attacks. That's going to hit. 16 plus whatever, 7 is going to hit. And then the Troll, if it's within 1 tile of a hero, move it in, and I'll just place him there just to make it easier to see for me. I don't think you guys can see around the Troll. And then he'll attack. 11 and 8 is 19. That's going to hit Wolfgar for 3, and he gets thrown 2. So 1, 2. He'll get thrown that way, just to split everyone up, make things even harder. And what next? Oh, Feral Troll moves the card over to Wolfgar, and then Drow Duelist will come in and attack Catabrier twice. That's a hit. That's a hit, so she takes 2. Alright. And now it is Wolfgar's turn. He is completely out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't do anything. Actually, he could do Aegis Fang. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Aegis Fang is attack 1 monster within 1 tile of your hero. So that's within 1. If the monster is adjacent, it gets a +4, but it's not. So actually, he could have moved 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he could get next to these guys. Yeah, let's do that. I'll move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next to the Goblin Cutter. Because I think I don't have enough to hurt the troll a lot. So I'll start picking off the little guy. So Goblin Cutter dies. Get a treasure card. Flask of oil. I'll give it to Catabrier. And then explore. So it's a narrow passage, so everything on it gets -4 armor, and there is no black triangle, so no encounter card. Monster card, however, is a Drow Duelist. So excellent how the monsters are coming out in multiples. So Feral Troll activates and attacks Wolfgar, and that's a 20, so that's definitely hitting him and throwing him back the 2 tiles. And then both Drow Duelists will go, so he'll move 1, and this one just attacks Catabrier twice, which could possibly end the game. That's 1 damage. That's going to be 2, but she can use her Scrimshaw Charm to force him to re-roll that one. And it still hits, so it was an 11. So she loses 2, so she's dead again. And then, since they ended, Feral Troll moved over. Since they ended their turn, it starts with Catabrier. She's dead, and there is no healing surge, so that was an incredibly fast adventure. And it was really bad because I was an idiot at the beginning and I realized it. Oh man. But anyway, alright, so it says, when you complete the adventure, overrun by monsters, you are forced to retreat to the protected halls of Gauntlgrim. There will always be more enemies to fight, but they have to wait for another day. So it says you can play this adventure multiple times. Each time you do, record the score on the table below, see how high your group can get. So this is obviously something that is meant to be, I mean, it's something to be played multiple times, and you can change people out and have multiple heroes and all kinds of stuff. So lots of replayability with that. I feel like I would probably get tired of it after about 4 or 5 plays. So anyway, how did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5, and the goal was to get 15 at least. So I got the 33% done. So that was pretty bad, and probably a letdown for some of you, but it was a quick one to see, and it's not difficult. Like, there's not really any story to it. So if you have questions, ask them. Otherwise, the next adventure is going to be the last adventure of Legend of Drizzt, and I'll see you then.